Good evening. Good evening, students. Abhijit Chakraborty sir's class is back. And before starting today's syllabus and today's topic, just I'm requesting you that please share and subscribe because it is very important. Sharing and subscription because there will be classes, not only one classes, each and every week there will be two or more than two classes. So if you get the classes, if you get the live classes, not only if you are getting the live classes but also participate in that program also as a guest, you can participate. So please uh, share and subscribe because you will be getting all the details regarding your English learning and English study. So today we are going to start the chapter. That is the chapter that is in CBSE course and curriculums in class 12, and the name of the chapter you can get that the rat trap. Wonderful chapter. This is a rat trap. And before I'm going to I'm going to detail of the chapter. Before I'm going to detail, so few things I need to clear about that because these are the things that should be mentioned here also. For Shushma Pandey ma'am, good evening to you. Thank you. Thank you. Please being with us. Thank you very much. So the Rattrap. What is the speciality of that particular chapter? What is the beautiful thing about the chapters? The chapters, it deals with the simple narratives. Not only the simple narrative, but the characterization. The character is very simple character. You can go to anywhere. You can see this kind of character in your life also, and in your neighborhood also. And the character specification is very simple. That is the most important thing about the Rattrap. Selma, the Swedish author who has written that, I mean, it is a beautiful thing because not only the character, it also tells about the philosophy, highest philosophy of life. And that highest philosophy of life is interrelated to the Indian culture and Indian philosophy as well. What is the rat trap? We know about the rat trap because some pork or something has been given, and after that you can see the rat trap. Thank you, Dilip sir. Yes, sir. Good evening, sir. Thank you. Thank you. So in this rat trap, the specialty, what is the rat trap? The rat trap is some intimation, or you can see whenever you can see the rat trap, there's some pork or some food over there, and when the mouse is attracted with that food, and when he is entering into the rat trap, he has been caught. So so here also we can see the same thing. Not only here we can see the same thing, but also in the Indian philosophy that everything it is in the rat trap because we are attracted and we are tempted by so many things. So many things. We have been attracted and we have been tempted. So what are those things that we have been tempted and we have been attracted? If you suppose I have seen some of the in the newspaper also that one student her parents have not given him the given him the smartphone, new smartphone. So she has the suicide, she has done the suicide. So that is means the simple attraction was there, and in that point of simple attraction, she could not resist herself, and she has been trapped by that. So here you can see in this world, not only in this world, but also that this attraction, this temptation has been going through for over the years and every decades and centuries. So trap is there. So we have been trapped by this. We have been trapped by so many things. We have been trapped by this. So here we are going to discuss about the philosophy of life, where we can attract it, we can tempt it, we can attract it and tempt it by so many attractive things. And after that, we don't know that is the trap. Basically, it was a trap. It was nothing but the trap from Indian philosophy, because India is the half of so many monks and so many great men over there. What they have said, that yes, according to the holy religious book of Gita and Quran, whatever has been said, that yes, we should come out, we want the freedom. What is the freedom? Because we should not be trapped by this, we should not be trapped by any other ideals. So these are the things we are going to discuss about that. Here we can see Mr. Matthew K. Thomas. True, thank you, sir. Thank you for being with us. So we are starting with the chapter, and whenever you are starting with the chapter, we are starting with that. Just I will go to the of some of the portion will go line by line. Otherwise, you cannot understand. So here he can see that once upon a time there's a man who went around selling small rat traps of ware. He made them himself at moments, and the material he got by begging and the stores and at the big farm. So here a person is there who is selling the small rat traps. And not only is selling the rat traps because it is the business, but he had to resort to both begging and pretty thievery to keep body and soul together. So he has to, he has to adapt the situation of the begging and the thievery as well. And he is taking both of the things, begging and thievery, as well as why he is selling the rat traps. So here you can see that no one can imagine how sad and monotonous life can appear to such vagabond who plods along the road and left to his meditations. So here from the first two paragraphs, we can see that who is the person, whatever the characterization of the person, it is telling that yes, it is he's selling the rat traps. He's a beggar as well as he's a thief as well. So the opposite things we can see, beggar as well as the thief. Because now we can find the beggars and as well as the thief both in the same way. But nevertheless, we have hardly found such kind of a characters, a beggar and the thief. Both of them in a person, we hardly see that. But here we can see, that yes, and what he is doing. The whole world with its land and cities was nothing but a big rat trap. According to him, according to the philosophy of the person, according to the philosophy that the whole land and the city has become the big rat trap. And it never existed of any other purpose than to shed beds for people. So he is offering that, he is telling that yes, the world is a big rat trap and he has been trapped over this. So now we are coming to the next level. We are now coming to the next level of the next paragraph. Here we can start that one dark evening he was trudging along the road. He caught sight of a little gay cottage by the roadside and he knocked on the door to ask shelter for the night. So he was, the writer has told that yes, the writer has told rightly that the person is a vagabond. He was roaming here and there. And from roaming here and there, one day he has come to the place, and he was come to the place, the great roadside cottages over there at the time of the night, and he was knocking at the door. If someone is knocking at the door, what will be your answer? What will be your response? If someone is unknown, if he is knocking at the door, then you will be feared. You will not open the door. But here the thing is very different. Now we can see that what is the different thing here. Here, what is the different thing? Here you will see that yes, the old man was just generous and his confidences as with his porridge and tobacco. So old man was there and he was living alone. That is the most important thing. If you are living alone, then you are expecting that you are expecting the company. If any company will be there, anyone will be there, you try to grasp that company. You try to grab the opportunity to talk to them, because we are living in the societal system. We are living in the society because human beings, they are living in the society. So we are expecting that somebody will be there with us also. So here we can see the old man. Here one important line is there. The old man was just generous and confidences as with his porridge and the tobacco, because tobacco and porridge, these kind of things, it is not a normal thing, because you are not offering tobacco to everyone. You are not offering wine to everyone, because whenever you are offering the tobacco to anyone, whenever you are offering the porridge, that also means the tea or coffee, someone, so that you feel that yes, we will be involved in like a kind of a adda, quote and unquote, like kind of adda. and you will feel that yes, it will be a relaxation mood. And there in the relaxation mood, the old man is in the relaxation mood after getting the opportunity that someone is coming and someone is living with him tonight, and after that he will share the ideas of his, he will share everything with his. That is the important thing, that is the temptation, that is the rat trap. It is also the rat trap, it is a kind of attraction, because you cannot ignore this kind of attraction. It will be our attraction and it will be coming in our ways. How we can leave that behind? We cannot leave that behind. Here he could come to that. The guest was informed at once that in his days of prosperity, his host had been a crofter at Ramshaw ironworks and had worked on the land. Now that he was no longer able to do day labor. So it was, it is clear that he has been working in the Ramshaw ironworks, and he is no longer the day laborer. Now he is working over there. Now he is no longer the employee of the ironworks. Now the theme is, it is getting richer and richer. The stranger must have seemed incredulous, for the old man get up and went to the window, took down a leather pouch which hung in a nail in a very window frame. So the stranger has seemed to be incredulous about that. Yes, that is the weak point. Here, the weak point has been made. What is the weak point has been made? That he is, because he is living in a position, he is living alone, so that he is trying to, whatever he is trying to show, and every show has been followed by the particular man, particular person. So here you can see that yes, he has seen everything, and whatever has been done the next day, it is very important. The next day, both men got up in good season. The crofter was in hurry to milk a cow, and the other woman probably thought he would stay in the bed. And after that, they are moving away, and they are moving in the opposite directions. But the climax, because it is all about the short story, about the climax and the situation. What is the important thing about the short story? What is the difference about the short story? Because in every time, in every incident, in every round of incident, you can see the climax and anti-climaxes are there. So climax is there and anti-climax is there. So on the basis of the climax and on the basis of the anti-climax, you can see the changes of the proposition, the changes of the character, the changes of the theme as well. So here you can see, very important here, but half an hour later, the Rattrap peddler stood again before the door. He did not try to get in. However, he only went up to the window, smashed window pane, stuck in his hand, and got hold of the pouch with his 30 kronoro. So, kronoro, you know, that is, in India it is rupees, and kronoro in Sweden. So, what has happened over there? What has happened? What kind of things was happening over there? The thing was happening that, yes, before that, the thief has noticed everything. And when the thief has noticed everything, he's come out and he was going to the opposite direction. When he has seen, after 30 minutes back, he came to the place and he is breaking the window pane and getting hold and getting robbed, and getting hold of the money which has been kept by the old man in the tobacco pouch. So everything has been noticed, and the thief has got the opportunity. Now the thief has got the opportunity, and everything has been taken away from him, from the tobacco pouch, and he got the money what he wants, and he got after getting the money, what has been done. It is a very important thing. Another situation has been changing, because this is the beautiful short story where the situation has been changing. You can see the situation has been changing, that as he walked along with the money in his pocket, he felt quite pleased with his smartness. He feels that it is a smart way I have robbed the person. Nobody will know. Nobody will think that I have robbed the person. It's a smartness. He's feeling that, yes, I am very smart in dealing with this. Not only dealing, in robbing the person. He realized, of course, that at first he dared not continue on the public highway. Must turn off the road into the woods. And whenever he was entering into the woods, after that he lost everything. Before, whenever he was entering into the wood, he was feeling that yes, he can get over, or he can I mean, he can, whenever he was entering, he thought that yes, I am entering into the forest, and after that, I will get over, and I will come out from the forest. But situation was not done. He cannot get over from the forest. He cannot come, and he feel that here is a very important thing. All at once, he recalled his thoughts about the world and the rat trap. Now his own turn had come. He had himself been fooled by a bait. So now he is feeling that I have been entrapped. Now he is feeling that he has been trapped. Now he is feeling that whatever the things, whatever the position he is having, now he has been trapped over there. So here it is written, or here is the consequence of his whatever he has done. It is the consequence of his own work. So now he feels that yes, I have been caught, I have been trapped over there. Now darkness was already descending of the forest. Here, the most important thing about the brightness and the darkness. What is the difference between the brightness and the darkness? The brightness shows at the time when he was robbing someone's tobacco pouch, someone's money. Now at the time of the darkness, when he was trapped in the forest, and he cannot come out from the forest, and he's feeling that everything has been dark. So suddenly he heard one news. He raised himself. Just those are the hammer strokes for an iron mill. He thought there must be people nearby. So he was feeling that someone is there. Someone is there. Now he has gone, and he has seen the Ramzo iron work that has been closed down. Now the blacksmith who are working over there, they are not taking any what I will tell you, that they are not giving any importance to him who is coming. They don't know whoever is coming. But the blacksmith was there, and he thought that tonight, if that on the particular night, if he can stay over there, then on the next day he can move away, and he can move to his own way. But the thing is other, because it was the night just before the Christmas, and the master and the owner of the particular ironwork, they came. He came, and when he came, here you can see, when he came, everything has been changed. So here you can see that yes, it was probably on account of all this noise that the blacksmith did not notice that a man opened the gate, entered the fort until he stopped close to the furnace. So he was waiting for the moment, and he was going over there, and he has seen everything. And after that, blacksmith was there. They are working over there, and the blacksmith and the apprentice was there. They are working over there, and they feel that some trump and the vagabond is here. If he wants to stay here, he can stay here. But the twist in the tale is there. There is a twist in the tale. You can see there is a twist in the tale, because I have told you so many times, because the most important part, what is the most important part about the short story, the climax and the anticlimax. Okay, before I can move, I just tell you that please share my channel, subscribe my channel, getting every update regarding the English teaching and English learning, because we will be starting so many things. Competitive exam and other English English lesson will be started. So please share and subscribe. Now we are getting to the point. If we are getting into the point here, the most important thing here, in those days, Ramsey iron mill was owned by a prominent iron master. So iron master suddenly came, and what he has seen? He has seen that he saw was the tall ragamuffin who had eased his way so close to the furnace that steam rose his weight. The iron master did not follow the example of the blacksmith. He is looking at the person. Who is that person? He will try to recognize the person. At one point of time, he thought that, oh, of course it is you, Nils Olof. How do you look? You are wrecked. I mean, how is the dress, how you are looking at very, I mean, what? What are you doing? The man with the rat traps had never seen the iron master of Ramsar. Yes, he has never seen, because it was a mistake the owner has done. It was a mistake. It was nothing, because at the time of the darkness, at the time of the night, when nothing has been seen, when nothing was there. So he has seen that, yes, he has made the mistakes, and making the mistakes after that, what has been done? He's thinking about the rat trap seller. He's thinking about that. Yes, God knows things have gone downhill with me. He said, "You, I mean, the owner has been thinking that he has resigned from the regiment. It was a mistake, and from that mistakes, he is thinking that if the owner of the iron works, if he recognize him or mistakenly recognize him as another person, maybe he will be giving some kronor to him. He is expecting that some money will be given, and then if some money will be given, he will be taking the money, and after that he will go away when the morning will be done, when the morning will come. So he was pretending that, yes, I am that same person, I am that same person. He thought of the 30 kronor to go to the manor house would be the throwing himself voluntarily into the iron den. So he was thinking about the money. He is always thinking about the money. And not only he is thinking about the money, he is thinking that, yes, if I can get the money, whatever the money will be offered by the man, then I will take the money and after that go away. The iron master assumed he felt embarrassed because of the miserable cloth thing. Now, the iron master, or I mean the owner of the iron works, he is offering, come to my house, please come to my house. Now he has been trapped. Why he has been trapped? If he will go over there into the house the next morning, when he will be coming out, then everything has been recognized, and everybody will be recognized that he is not the same person what it's supposed to be, because it was the mistake of the night. So after that, if they will search everything, if they will try to take the advantage, or if they will ask the question, then the theft or the robbing he has been doing, that will be exposed. So he's thinking about that. But here, the owner, he said that Elizabeth was dead. You may already have heard, my boys abroad, my boys are living abroad. So you can come to me. But he is not insisting. Why he is not insisting? He feels that if he will go over there, if he thinks that if he will go over there, then he will be exposed. He don't try to be exposed over there. Why he will be exposed? It is not the matter of the thing that he will be exposed over there. So he's staying over there, and he is feeling that if everything, or if some money will be provided to him, he will get the money and go out. So here, the the master or the owner of the iron works, he is feeling that due to his dress, due to his face, and due to his desperate condition or miserable condition, he's not at all, he's not able to come here. So he is thinking of his own way, and the thief, he is thinking of his own way. So that he is telling, yes, come with me, stay with me tonight. Can you come? Please stay with me. And he's ignoring that. No, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. So with this sort of things, with this kind of a sort of things, then another thing is going to happen. So before that, before I move, just I'm sharing another thing with you, that yes, my class will be there, and each and every week there will be my class. And not only that, our initiative QTB has given us the opportunity, and we are associating with the QTP because we are promoting the educational things as well as. So log on to qtplive.in, you can get the opportunity to see so many things that there is, so many educational things over there. Okay. And please share my channel, subscribe my channel. Please share and subscribe my channel, because it is only for the students. It is only for the students. Okay, come to the point. Now we are coming to the point. Now the owner has gone. but who is entering into the into the format. Here you can see it was not more than half an hour before they heard the sound of the carriage. And who has come? The daughter of the woman, the daughter of the man. She entered, followed by a velvet, carrying on his arms a big fur coat. Why she was carrying the big fur coat? Because if that fellow is feeling that because of a dress he could not come, or he could not come on that particular night before the Christmas, because before the Christmas and during the Durga Puja and other festival occasions, we are expecting that some guest will be coming, and we will be going over there. We will be going to as a guest to someone's house. So this kind of interaction has been happening in Christmas. They are expecting that someone will come or will go to some other places also. So here he is carrying the fur coat because he will need to give the fur coat to the person. And after that, he will not be feeling that yes, I am deprived because of that the disparate things, miserable condition. So that is why I could not enter, I could not go over there. So she is doing that. Now when the girl has taken one coat with her, and as soon as the young girl caught sight on him, she went up and lifted his hat. The man was evidently used to sleeping with one eye open. He jumped up abruptly, seemed to be quite frightened. My name is Etla Williamson, the young girl. My father came home, said that he wanted to sleep here in the forest tonight. Then I asked permission to come and bring you home to us. I'm sorry, Captain, that you are having such a hard time. So this is a mistake that has been done. The mistake that has been started by the owner, that mistake carries by his daughter as well. And they are feeling that yes, why you are leaving because of the because just before the Christmas, why you are living alone here? It is not the proper place. Why you are living alone? Why you are spending the night? Why you are spending the night here? Don't spend the night here. Don't spend the night. Come with us. Come with us. So she looked at him compassionately. So here she said in such a friendly manner that the Rattrap paddler have felt confidence in her. So love, compassion changes everything. Everything will be changed because before that he was a beggar. Before that he doesn't have that emotion. Because if now no one is expecting him. So here he can say that yes, he can encounter with some kind of a compassion. He can encounter the love and affection. So it would never be occurred to me that you bother with me yourself, miss. I will come at once. So he agreed to go over there. Why he agreed? He feels there is a confidence in the eyes of that girl. So with that kind of a confidence, he wants to go. He accepted fur coat, which was valet handed over and deep bow and threw out the rags. So he was expecting, and not only that, he is accepting everything. But another twist over there. Another twist, because this Rattrap is full of climax and anti-climax. Wonderful, full of there is a climax, there is anti-climax, so full of energy and full of so many things are there. Now climax, another climax came. What is the climax? The very important part about the next day will be the Christmas. So what will be the Christmas? What was the day of the Christmas? You can see the next day was Christmas Eve. When the iron master came into the dining room for breakfast, he probably thought with satisfaction of his old regimental comrade, whom he had run across so unexpectedly. Now he was expecting that that person last day entered into the house. He expected that it was his comrade, it was his friend, and who was living together at the time when they are in the regiment. But everything has been touched. Everything has been dust. How the everything has been dust? So here it is. It is said by the father, "You must have patience, my little girl. As soon as he gets clean and dressed up, you'll see something different." So here the daughter, sometimes the daughter is inquiring about that. It is square. Things have gone downhill with him as badly as that. Last night I did not think there was anything about him to show that he had been once an educated man. Yes, because on the face and the character, not only the character but also his characterization also, not only his characterization but his way of teaching, way of talking, way of anything. I mean, the daughter has felt that this fellow is not an educated fellow. And how you are telling that he's a not only educated fellow but he is living or he has been working in the regiment? How is it? How is it happening? Is it happening? So here the father told, "Yes, wait for a minute." After that, when we dressed up, and today at the time of the morning of the Christmas, today when he'll be dressed up, after that you will see that the changes. What is the changes? You can see here. Just as he said, the door was opened and the stranger entered. Yes, now he was truly clean and dressed up. He was dressed up and good looking. Now, what has happened? But although his guest was so well groomed, the iron master did not seem pleased. He looked at him with his puckered brow, and it was easy to understand when he had seen the strange fellow in the certain reflection from the furnace, he might have made a mistake. Yes, he had made a mistake because at the time when he went over there in the iron works, and on certain reflection of the furnace, he has made the mistakes. He thought that it was someone else, and now he is thinking that yes, it was the mistake. It was the mistake that has been done, or on the behalf of him, it has been done. So it was really a mistake. It was really a mistake. Or from his point of view, it was a real mistake. He has done the mistakes. So here he is telling that now he has become the stranger. The stranger made no attempt to discriminate what this means. It is not my fault. Now you are telling me it was a mistake. It is not my fault. I have never pretended that I am known to you. You have pretended. You have told yes, you are known to me. It was not my fault. Then Iron Master hesitated. It was okay. It was not quite honest either. You must admit that I should not be surprised. So, if the sheriff would like to have something to say in the matter, sheriff, if the police will come, then you will say the matter, because you are a stranger. I have not known to you. I don't know. Who are you? Then the tramp took a step forward. Why is to taking the step forward? Because you are the one, you are inviting me. I have not come here on the invitation of others. I have not come here because you have invited me. So he is stepping forward. No, I am going to tell you. I am going to tell you, Mr. Iron Master, how things are. The whole world is nothing but a big rat trap. You know that? If you have invited me, there it can be a trap also. The world is a big rat trap. If there will be some trap over there, you can invite me, and I will be entrapped. So now you are telling the police or sheriff will come and they will arrest me. Why you are telling that? You are making the trap for me. All the good things that are offered to you are nothing but the cheese rinds of beaten pork. So you are giving me something, and you are behaving that you are making me, or you are providing me everything. It is not so. It is not so. You are not provided anything. So if it is a mistake, it is a mistake you have done on your parts, not my parts. I have not done anything. So on your parts, you have done the mistakes. Now the Iron Master and begin to laugh. Oh, that is so. Okay. The daughter stood there quite embarrassed and hardly knew what would be the answer. That morning she had felt so happy And why she was very important line this. At that morning, she felt so happy when she thought how homelike and the Christmassy she was going to make. Because during the time of the Christmas, it is expected that some guest will be there, because they are expecting some guest will be there, and it was a home like position and home like thing also. So here also. So here, the home-like situation here. So I am thinking of this stranger here. The young girl said, he walks and walks the whole year long. There is probably not a single place in the whole country where he is welcome. He can feel at home. Whenever he turns, he's chased away. Always he's afraid of being arrested and cross-examined. I should like to have him enjoy a day of peace with us here. So if you are the thief, if you are the someone here who has been chased by, so each and every day you have been chased by the police. Every day you have been not feeling any home. If each and every day you have been chased away. So, and why you have been chased away? Because there is a feeling that yes, you will be arrested. You will be arrested and you will be cross-examined. But today is the Christmas, so we need to enjoy that. Okay, so here, I mean, the girl said it was all a mistake, of course. It was a mistake, yes. But anyway, I don't think we ought to chase away a human being whom we have asked to come here. We have asked to come there. We have invited him. So why we are treating like this? Yes, making the mistakes. We have made the mistake. But never yes, reach worse than a person. Okay, so everything now sit and down and eat. So the man with his rat trap said not a word. He only sat down and helped himself to the food. So the I mean, everything, the Christmas Eve was there, and the Christmas Eve, the started in the Christmas Eve. So here comes the very important paragraph. In the evening, when the Christmas tree was lighted, they woke him again. He stood for a while, and during the time, during the day, he is not in, I mean, he is not coming, or he is not enjoying with them, because there is a gap. The gap existed. And at the during the time of the Christmas Eve, during the time of the evening there, when the light was lighted up and blinking through, and the candle light was lighted, and he was invited, and he not only he was invited, he has been offered the fish and the porridge. And as soon as the everything is get over, he went around to each one present and said thank you and good night. So what was the present? He did not. So what was the present here? He can come to the young girl. He gave him to understand that it was her father intention that the suit which he wore was to be the Christmas present. So they have invited, not only they have invited, they have given the Christmas present as well. It was the rituals. Yes, it was the ritual to give the present on the eve of the Christmas day. So it is the ritual. On the basis of the ritual, they have, the girl has said, yes, we have invited you and we have given you we have given you these things. We have given you the Christmas present. We have given you the Christmas present. The man with the rat trap did not answer anything to this. He only stared at the young girl with boundless amazement, and he was amazed that yes, he is. I mean, after so many things are happening at the time of the day, after that he is offering someone that yes, she's offering someone the Christmas present. When about 10 o'clock, they drove back from the church. The young girl sat and hung her head even more. Now we are going to the penultimate position, the last position, the last thing, the last penultimate and the climax. What is the climax? At church, very important here. Please, this portion is very important. At church, she had learned that one of old crofters of the ironworks had been robbed by a man who went around selling a Rattrap. Now they realized who is the person. Now they realized the person is a robber. Now they realized the person is a thief. Yes, that was a fine fellow. You let it into the house. Now the father is asking that, yes, he must go. I have told him to go. But instead of that, what you are doing, the daughter, what you are doing? You are keeping him inside our house. Now we don't know what will happen. The wagon had hardly stopped at the front steps when the iron master asked the valet whether the stranger was still there. He added that he had heard at church that the man was thief. But the man has gone. The man has gone. Not only the man has gone, the beautiful thing about that climax, the beauty of that wonderful thing, and she found a small rat trap. This portion, please look at this portion. It is a very important portion here. That yes, the young girl opened the package. There is a package for him as a Christmas gift, and he found a small rat trap, and in it lay three wrinkled 10 kroner notes. The 10 notes that has been robbed, that was robbed by the man, and he is giving her the Christmas present. And on the basis of that, whenever he is presenting the heart, he's showing that love can live longer. It is a beautiful letter. It is written. Please, honored and noble miss, since you have been so nice to me all day long, as if I was a captain, I want to be nice to you in return as if I was a real captain. For I do not want you to be embarrassed at this Christmas season by a thief. But you can give back the money to the old man on the roadside, who has the money pouch hanging in the window frame as a bait for poor wanderers. The Rattrap is a Christmas present from a rat who had been caught in this world's rat tub if he had not been raised to a captain, because in that way he got power to clear himself. Written with friendship and high regards, Captain von Stahel. So this last passage, the last letter, it was a beautiful connotation. It was a beautiful thing that has been written by a beautiful person, because according to Swami Vivekananda once said that yes, a sinner has a future and saint has a past. Here you can see a sinner who is the future. So he remorse. He has to rob someone, and after that, with the compassion and the love he was getting, he changed himself. He has become a very good person, and a sinner has become a saint. After that, in future, maybe he will be a beautiful person. Maybe he will be a great saint, great one. So wonderful this lesson. Just go through that. I'm going through that whole lesson. Please read the chapter. So many questions will be asked, or the valueless question will be asked. What is observation? What is this kind of things? What is the character, and how the world is a rat trap? So many questions will be there. We will be talking about the question after any time. So please stay tuned and subscribe and share my channels. And also you can watch QTV, Quarantine TV, our digital partner, and the QTVlive.in, our portal is our digital partner. So be with us, and thank you. I will be coming with another episode. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, and good day. Thank you, everyone.